Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing this 2020 Ram 1500 Warlock. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. So coming under the hood of this Ram, this one has the 3.6 V6. It's connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and the horsepower numbers are 305 and the torque numbers are 269, and the fuel economy numbers are 16 in the city, 23 highway, and 19 combined. And honestly, the fuel economy numbers are really bad on this V6. I wish Ram does something about their V6 engines. But anyways, the engine sounds really nice and has a very nice, pleasant sound to it. So if you guys are curious about the color is called Diamond Crystal Black, and honestly it looks really nice on this classic Warlock Ram. But anyways, on the hood you will have a decal, and this hood is actually the performance hood. I think it's almost a $800 option that you could put on the Warlock. But anyways, the front looks really nice. It's the Ram grille that Ram been using for a while, and the headlights are actually all halogen. So the low, high beam, and turn signals are halogen. Even the fog lights are halogen as well. But the front looks really nice. I really like the flat black in the grille and in the bumper. All the way in the bottom you will have some hooks, and that's about it for the front. So let's go ahead and move to the side of the truck, and I'll go ahead and show you the side of it. So coming to the side profile of the Warlock, the side view looks really nice, nothing crazy. For the badges are blacked out on this one. The rims are finished in matte black, and the size of the rims and tires are 275 60/20s, and I believe the side step is a $700 option. But anyways, it looks very nice, and I really like the side view of the Warlock. And there is the Warlock rain in the back of the truck. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll go ahead and show you the back of the truck. Into the back of the Warlock, the taillights are a little bit smoked out, and I think they are a combination of halogen and LED lights. Here is the 4x4, the Ram logo, and there is nothing on the other side. But underneath, or by the license plate, they're going to be the pen connectors, and there's sensors in the back, but there is no sensors in the front. And here is the backup camera, and the tailgate is not soft release, so you actually have to hold it and not let it go, because it will slam down. It's on the lighter side, but I wish it was a little bit lighter. But again, this is the older generation of Rams. But inside there are going to be hooks. There's hooks all the way in the corner, and there is no LED lights on this one. So closing the tailgate, it's not that heavy, but I wish it had this nice soft release to it. So coming to the door of the Warlock, it honestly looks pretty good. The top materials right here are nice and soft. I really like the gold dish trim. There is this brushed aluminum, and then there is leather in between that brushed aluminum pieces. The armrest feels nice and soft. It's not really soft, but it's on the softer side. Ram right here. In the bottom, this is plastic, which is expected. A good amount of storage place in the bottom, 2 cup holders, and more storage right here. The door handle feels on the lighter side, but it does look pretty good. And right here are the window control, door locks, and mirror controls. And coming inside, good thing about this seat is that it's power, and it does have lumbar support. And the design isn't that crazy. It's on the oldish design, but it doesn't look that bad. It's actually pretty comfortable, so that's a good thing about this seat. But design isn't that crazy. So having the step right here makes it very easy to get inside the truck and turn on the truck. There is no push to start, so here's the key. It does have a few buttons on it. Go ahead and stick it in there. So inside the Warlock, it honestly looks okay. Of course, this is the older generation of RAM, so of course you can't compare this with the new generation of RAM. But anyways, all the way to the left, you will have the light controls, fog light controls right here when you push on the button, cargo lights, brightness controls for the interior of the truck. The steering wheel looks okay. It's not wrapped in leather or anything like that. And it's on the thinner side, and it's on the bigger side as well. And right here to the left, you will have a couple buttons to control the middle screen. There is the fuel economy and a couple things that you could go through this nice small screen. Good to have. And Bluetooth controls right here. All the way to the right, you will have the cruise controls, and you could actually control the gears from those two buttons. And to the left, you will have the wiper controls, turn signal controls, and the high and low beam controls. And on the right, there is no column shifter, and in the middle console, there's no shifter at all. This small knob will control the gears, or will basically shift the gears from drive, reverse, neutral, and park. And honestly, having it here just makes it much better. It frees up a lot of space in the middle console, and there's no big column shifter right here behind the steering wheel, so it just frees up a lot of space, and I really like that about the RAM. And for the touch screen, it's 8.4-inch screen, and it's part of a package that has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Basically, the package is called Electronics Group Package, and it's an $800 package. And for the screen is very responsive. I really like what RAM does with their system. Very fast and responsive. Here's the climate controls. You could control them from the screen or from the hard buttons down below. There's a little bit of storage right here, and I like that RAM is right there. And the bottom, you'll have the turn signal, the emergency lights, a back button, and a screen off. And you just click on this, and it will turn on. So once you touch the screen screen turns back on. Volume buttons, tune buttons, climate controls buttons right here. And in the bottom, you will have traction control, tow haul mode, and the rear sensors right there. This one does not have front sensors. And all the way here is going to be a very nice deep cubby. You could put a wallet or a phone, and right here is going to be a place where you could put your phone, and it fits about 2 phones right here. All the way in the bottom, 12 volts, a good amount of storage place, very nice and deep. And I really like that there is two levels, basically 2 cup holders right here, and there is no cup holders on the back of this armrest. The armrest is a little bit on the harder side, but it does have the RAM logo on it. Here is the first tier, and it has a second tier storage. Very nice and deep, and honestly pretty big. But overall, everything just looks really nice in this RAM. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, the gauges actually look really nice. I like this touch right there that says RAM. Up here, you will have a mirror. It's a little bit on the bulky side. Has 2 buttons on it. Up here, you will have a button to control the rear window. And 2 lights right here. Of course, they're not LED, since this one is the Warlock, and basically this is the older version of the RAM. For the visors don't have a mirror in them, and they are actually on the kind of cheaper side, but I like the fact that they're cloth, not plastic. And for the glove boxes, they're going to be 2 glove boxes in this one. Here is the first one, and there's not too much storage place in the first one, but the second one has a good amount. And usually the first one is for small things, usually for like wallets, small purses, or things like that. Bottom one is more for like papers and the manuals and other things that you might want to hide in there. But anyways, I like the fact they give you 2 glove boxes, but everything is very nice in this RAM. So this is the older generation of RAM, so don't expect a lot. And this is more of the base trim of RAMs, so there is basically no features at all in this one, except of course the screen and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But other than that, everything looks really nice. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and then I'll go ahead and show you the rest of this truck. So for the back door, I think that's where Ram cheaped out, and everything is plastic in this door, which honestly I think is fine since this one is more on the base trim and this is the back door, so not too many people will be probably riding in this back seat right here since there's not too much leg room back here. But anyways, plastic the door handle actually feels very nice and solid. I really like the way how it feels. Window controls right here. This is plastic. Everything is plastic on this door. Of course, the bottom is expected. Door, this is the speaker in the bottom. It has a nice design to it, but nothing crazy. But anyways, everything is plastic on this door, and I'm not upset about the way how this door looks like since this is more on the base trim truck. Inside, as I said, there's not too much leg room, and the seats are very straight. So when you're sitting back here, your back is gonna be straight. I wish it had a little bit of recline, but sadly it does not. And coming inside, there's going to be the Ram logo in there, which is nice. That's a nice touch. And a 12 volt, and I'm glad they added a 12 volt back here. There's 2 cup holders in the bottom, and there is no armrest or cup holders right there, which is expected, and it's fine for a base truck. Up there, 2 hooks. Overall, everything looks really nice in this truck. Of course, I'm not complaining about how this truck looks like. I mean, the outside looks really nice, the inside is cheap, and it's expected for the price of this truck. So guys, that's it for this video. I would like to thank Dominic and Robert Chrysler Dodge for providing me this beautiful 2020 Ram 1500 Classic Warlock. If you guys are interested, I'm going to go ahead and put their link in the description of this video, and I'm going to go ahead and put their information as well. But if you guys like this video and if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.